and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from Houston. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Texans, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
The center receiver in motion to the right. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, that fell harmlessly to the ground. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. He's able to find Melton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On play action, Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26. Up the middle they go. It's Burns. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. They'll run on first down. Burns. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. On play action, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now a handoff to Chandler. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They snap it to Stafford. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Quick slant complete to Melton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Moore, the man in motion. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Rodgers now on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Here's Chandler on second down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Chandler. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Chandler. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Ty Chandler. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the 29, Rodgers. Another catch from Melton. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. This pass complete to Melton. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a game of 10. First down.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Burns. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Right back to him on 1st down. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Here's Rodgers. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, throw left side complete. That's more. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And the Texans are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action, Stafford. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll fake the give, now Stafford. There again is Cooks, complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Looking deep downfield. He's got it with the 15. Now the Texans have earned the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. From the red zone now, Stafford. And it's caught. And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They run it with Chandler. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Ty Chandler in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. That's complete to Lazard. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And Lazard's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. He will return this from deep in the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On first down, it's Chandler, and this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. On 2nd and 9, Stafford looking left side. He's got it complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. To throw is Stafford.
Face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he comes back with one complete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Stafford looks to throw again. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's able to find Melton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson, 63 yards. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 53 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Stafford. And he's got his man on the out route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Up the middle they go. Chandler. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 7. Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Hey, Charles, before the game, we were talking with him and said, hey, you know you're close to 65,000 career passing yards. I know.
How did you do that?
He just kind of smiled and walked away, but he just passed that number, 65,000 career passing yards.
I was getting a kick out of it when they don't want to talk about it. But if you had said a number that was incorrect, he would have corrected you and then said, but I'm not really thinking about it.
Congratulations, Noah. Now just 5,000 away from 70K. Unbelievable. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 2nd down now, it's Chandler, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler, and he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
6-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw brought in by Watson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Play action. Now Rodgers. Got a man. That's Lazard. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there. 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. John Franklin Myers. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll run on 1st down. It's Chandler as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Brings up 4th and 1.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. They snap it to Stafford. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Now a handoff up the middle. Chandler, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler, and the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation.